Hello, Hakarin. Welcome to stream, bro. कैसे हो? Okay. क्या मुझे इधर उधर इधर उधर जाना पड़ रहा है?
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
There's been a lot of, especially the group that they're called
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? They're usually, I've heard that
Wait, did...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's your plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Oh, all right.
Blah.
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant
Bro,
too. We should ask
famous
about
bro
that if we get
किधर
the
है?
chance later.
फेमस अभी वो दूसरे मतलब गेम वगैरह में बिजी रहता है एंड तुम फेमस को कैसे जानते हो?
Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm looking for info about certain.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Bro, मैं
Sorry,
उनके
she
चैनल
must
पे
have grabbed the
था
wrong amount.
आप लोग एक साथ
Hey,
खेलते
what do
थे
you think you're doing?
ओ हाँ वो वाला जंक्शन पर बट वो वाला
Paimon can't stand this.
वो वाला चैनल तो हमारा यूट्यूब वालों ने डिलीट कर
No
दिया था
other choice right now.
अभी ये वाला चैनल में सोलो चलाता हूँ
Here, this is the merchant's
मैंने कुछ
address.
से चैनल
Whatever you're
क्रिएट
looking
किया
for,
मैं
you'll
खुद
find
से
it
सब
there.
कुछ करता हूँ
Well,
फेमस
what are you
अभी
waiting for?
कुछ नहीं करता
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So,
Hello,
you
Bucket
mean
Villa
the
Bhai,
traitor
kaisa?
was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions
Bro,
and create the
आपका
merciful
चैनल
and
नहीं
benevolent
मिल रहा था
facade for which she is now
लॉगिन
known.
किया तो आपका
Just
आईडी
thinking
था
about
तो
it sickens me.
उससे आपका
But the
चैनल
story
मिल गया।
doesn't end there. Oh no.
अरे बोला
King
ना वो
Deshret
चैनल
isn't truly dead. The voice of the
YouTube
Oracle
वालों
has
ने
been
डिलीट
heard
कर
in the
दिया
desert,
था।
prophesying his
then
resurrection.
उसके बाद
Mark my
फेमस
words,
को यार
our
बहुत
God
बुरा
shall
लगा था
return. And when
और
that day
फेमस बोला
comes,
कि उसका
all
क्लास का भी
followers of
थोड़ा
the
बहुत
traitor
इशू
and all
चालू
the
हुआ
desert
था
dwellers who have
बोला
forgotten
कि
their
देख
true
मेरा भी
God
5-6
will
महीने तक
suffer
कुछ नहीं कर सकता
retribution
क्योंकि मेरा
together.
क्लास वगैरह चालू होने
If
वाला
what
है
I'm saying makes you shiver with
तो
fear,
मैंने सोचा कि
it might
ठीक
not
है
be too late for you to
मैं
become a
खुद से
believer of King
चैनल
Deshret.
वगैरह बनाता हूँ मैं एंड मैंने जब पता है मैंने जब
I don't have anything to say to you
मैंने
academia
जब
people
चैनल
about
क्रिएट किया
that.
था
I
मेरे
think
पास
this
उस टाइम पे
conversation has reached
वाईफाई
its
नहीं था
end.
Not
Okay.
just yet.
आई थिंक
This
मैंने
man is a
करीब
fraud.
कितना
You again?
5-6 महीने के
Deranged
करीब मैंने आई
academia
थिंक
lunatic.
या
Yes,
शायद
it's
से
me
5-6
again.
महीने करीब मैंने
I already
मोबाइल
warned
डाटा
you
से
that if
मैंने
you
स्ट्रीम
weren't
किया
willing to
था
sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things
उसके बाद मैंने
uncomfortable
अपना
for
रूम
you.
वगैरह चेंज किया
Listen to me.
वाईफाई वगैरह
That
लगाया
address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
so तब से मैं
I told you
अभी
the
तक
other day.
ये किए जा रहा
I
हूँ
wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms.
हाँ
But that
बात
was
तो
then.
होती है यार फेमस
It does
से
not
बात क्यों नहीं
preclude him
होगा
from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you.
हम इतना पुराना
Don't
दोस्त हैं
push us, or this could get ugly.
बट अभी
We don't usually
रेगुलरली
get
बात
rough
नहीं
with
होता है
people from
क्योंकि
the
वो दूसरे
academia
गेम
because it
वगैरह
just
पे वो थोड़ा
complicates
सा बिजी
things.
रहता है
For a
अभी
lunatic like
जेंशिन
you,
उतना
though,
कुछ खास
we
खेलता
might
नहीं
just
है
have to
दूसरा
make an
गेम वगैरह
exception.
खेलता है
If you're suggesting that we escalate this
बट
from a
हाँ
verbal
बात
exchange
वगैरह
to a
होता
physical one,
है
I
वो बीच बीच
accept.
में मेरे स्ट्रीम पे भी
After
आता
all,
रहता है
even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Tevat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of
हेलो
a few
दिलेश
business
भाई
deals.
कैसे हो
I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action,
New
your
Year में
boss
सबने
would
क्या
willingly
क्या पार्टी
approach me
किया
himself. However, also,
सब ठीक
Did
है
you
भाई
say?
consider this.
हेलो
Have I
कितने
ever
बार
failed to
डालोगे
follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the
ब्रो
500,000
वो
more to them.
दिन से थे अब जब बेसी पे उनके साथ खेलते थे बट यार वो बोला ना उसके बाद उसका मूड खराब हो गया जब
Please, I
यूट्यूब
beg
वालों
you,
ने
don't
डिलीट कर
provoke
दिया था वो
them.
चैनल
We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the
I
restaurant
can't
recently.
understand the new
This
event
wouldn't happen
कौन
to be
सा वाला
because they're all
event
busy spreading the word to the students, would it? Someone
फिर
who
से एक और
chooses
event
to
आया
do
है क्या
business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it.
रुको मुझे देखने दो मुझे नहीं
Consider
पता
the
कि
meal
कोई इवेंट आया
compensation
है
for
या
our
फिर नहीं
silence.
आया है
I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
ओ जिला
Did you see that? He not only got
Oh,
us our
silly
Mora
wala.
back, but sent the Emirites running. Plus, he seems to.
ओ सिली में तुम्हें ट्रेजर हंट करना पड़ता है
He was that way after.
लेट मी सी ओ लॉस्ट रिचेस ये पता है ये तुम्हें लोकेशन देता है उधर पे जाके वो तुम्हें ट्रेजर हंट करना पड़ता है देन उधर से वो तुम्हारा कंप्लीट होता है ब्रो आपको यूट्यूब वालों से कांटेक्ट करना था जीमेल से क्या मैंने किया था मैंने किया था, फेमस ने किया था, कुछ रिप्लाई वगैरह नहीं आया था। उसके बाद मेरा एक यूट्यूबर फ्रेंड है, उससे भी मैंने बात किया, तो कुछ नहीं हुआ। तो उसके बाद से वो बोला कि नहीं छोड़ जाने दे। देन मैं अकेले अपना जर्नी चालू किया।
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise you to keep your All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
She's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup.
We'll reconvene at the appointed time.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing!
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to train. But despite strict regulations, over the past century,
blah 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 blah. I
think that about sums it up.
अब तो पाइमन से भी ज़्यादा बोल रहा है.
Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with... Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me.
So
I met with her informant, but it soon became
ना?
clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn
कैसा
her
लगा सनी?
trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task,
Fine.
you two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to
96
improvise.
तक गया तभी सो गया. कैसा लगा 96 तक
This is
देखने
kind
के
of
बाद,
nerve-wracking.
पढ़ने के बाद?
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers
Bro,
who she
अभी
deems to
अभी
have good
redeem
taste.
code का giveaway
I'll
नहीं
prepare
करते.
some funds for you. Buy her eyes
देखो,
quality
मैं
wares
redeem
and
code तो
earn
दे
her
सकता हूँ, मुझे
approval.
उससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
What?
उसके लिए तुम्हें
We just
participate
saw a
करना
knowledge
पड़ेगा.
capsule for the first time.
Giveaway में.
We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad?
एंड रेट मतलब उस टाइप का तुम्हें नहीं मिलेगा। देखो मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ। अभी पहले मैं हर महीने जब जेंशिन का स्पाइरल रहता है वो अगर रीसेट होता है तो उस टाइम पे मैं वर्किंग गिव अवे करता था। देन अभी मैंने वो चेंज किया है। जब भी जेंशिन का अपडेट आता है उस टाइम पे मैं 2 वर्किंग गिव अवे करता हूँ एंड एक वर्किंग का प्राइस है 500 का। और अगर तुम पार्टिसिपेट करते हो और तुम चाहते हो कि वो तुम्हें अगर तुम लेना चाहते हो तो फिर मैं तुम्हें दे सकता हूँ 500 का रिडीम कोड। मुझे उससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है बट उसके लिए तुम्हें गिव अवे में पार्टिसिपेट करना पड़ेगा। एंड पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए तुम्हें स्ट्रीम देखना पड़ेगा, उधर से तुम्हें पॉइंट्स मिलेगा। अगर तुम्हारे पास 100 पॉइंट्स होगा तो फिर तुम पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हो।
Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately.
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we...
Okay.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
कौन सा वाला था? रॉ हरा पर?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right?
Okay.
Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique
Hello,
palette.
Thanos.
We have unripe
Turkey कैसा है?
fruits, but we usually keep them in the
You're
back.
looking beautiful too.
I'll have someone escort you.
Okay, आपको.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
पर्सनल भेजा या फिर इस पे
These two
भेजा?
want to buy unripe
सर्वर पे
horror
भेजा है.
fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
And do this. हाँ वो तो मैं हर
You
दिन
two
करता
have
हूँ.
a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
मैं आंसर बोलता Amazon पे
Well, water from Liyue
सकते हो.
has an
No.
enduring aftertaste.
एक तो अगर तुम जेंशिन या फिर रेस्टोरेंट
the water
खेलते हो तो
possesses
मैं
a
उसके
depth
अंदर
of
वो तुम्हें
flavor
वल्किन नहीं तो
unlike
एक्सपेक्ट पास दे सकता हूँ नहीं तो
Sumeru's
मैं
water
रिडीम कोड दे
has
देने
a
वाला हूँ.
rich and complex flavor profile.
अगर तुम्हें इन दोनों में से अगर कुछ चाहिए तो
Patient
बता दो तो फिर तुम पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हो क्योंकि मैं मनी गिव अवे नहीं कर रहा हूँ. आप चूज करो. मैंने पता है वो इवेंट जो है ना वो भी मैंने किया नहीं था.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
अबे तो चल यार क्या दिमाग.
Bow your head.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
उससे पहले
Please
मुझे
forgive me,
उसका
but we
क्वेश्चन
may
का
not have sufficient stock
उसका
for you
ट्रस्ट मुझे
today.
जीतना है.
Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Oh, Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. Oh, I think a creepy crawly got into the cooking pot. He ran that way.
Blah. अबे कितना दौड़ेगा यार ये? इससे अच्छा मेरे लिए मेरा टेलीपोर्ट पॉइंट इधर से अनलॉक हो जाएगा.
He's over there.
अपना मनी ग्राबर यार कितना पैसे मोड़ा चाहिए इसका.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh. Here, over here. You can stop running now.
भाई ये बस सुमेरु कोस्ट का
So
स्टार्टिंग.
you were the one who was calling out to
अच्छा
us just now.
मुझे तो नहीं पता.
But are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like
अभी
criminals or
बहुत
anything,
बाकी है लाइक
but I
आपको
bet my Mora that you've been
संसारा
involved in some
एंड
shady
आपका फेवरेट
dealings,
कैरेक्टर
haven't
से
you?
भी
I'm
पता
not
है.
sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. So that's why it's your first time here. But as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourself. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the... What kind of products do you seek, my dear? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological... Yeesh. Or how about the... with this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in near... Ooh, now this sounds like it could 2 million Mora. Whoa! That's a... Of course, you are free to pick whatever... Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality. We'll take these, please and thank you. My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed, 1 in 100. No, 1 in... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million
बस मैं
more.
डोरी को गरीब बना रहा हूँ इधर पे.
Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 more. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million more.
सनी का बहुत पैर भारी है.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of our left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 more. Excellent. And then please select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
उसी से पूछ रहा हूँ कि उसका पैर भारी है या फिर नहीं है.
I thought we could choose whatever we... Oh, but my... Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to... So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful.
मैं कुछ साल पहले
Paimon, take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful. Dory, we'll take this one. All right.
अच्छा, तुम्हें लगता है मैं स्टोरी भूल चुका हूँ.
Smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
नहीं, मैं नॉलेज कैप्सूल लेके मैं भाग रहा हूँ यहाँ से. मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं भाग रहा हूँ इसको लेके.
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Marcher won't come here. Okay, now. Tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumer when we heard that...
In that case, a short while ago...
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, several I agreed. However, they adamantly
So you kept hounding?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them. The divine knowledge capsule should be to ensure the. Unless I know whose hands the
ये वाला
divine
पार्ट
knowledge
खत्म होने
capsule ends
के
up
बाद
in,
ना
my
I think
agreements with them will fall through.
इंटरेस्टिंग जो स्टोरी
Dory
है ना
is
वो
the
चालू
most
होता है.
reliable source of information.
In other words, you wanted us to...
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, if I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay.
Alhaitham, before you go, we...
Doing so...
Okay. भाई मैंने ठीक टाइम पे ऑनलाइन पता रिचार्ज खत्म हो गया. नहीं मुझे ग्रैंड बाजार बिल्कुल
Melusines are
पसंद
beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
क्यों नहीं पसंद है?
Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
अरे लास्ट आइलैंड सर्वाइवल ना मैं उसका लाइट वर्जन मैंने डाउनलोड किया था. ऑफिशियली तो इस पे नहीं है अभी भी, मतलब अर्ली एक्सेस पे है. वो थोड़ा सा स्मूथ मैंने देखा. एंड उसका साइज भी बहुत कम है.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. We can conduct it while you fight. There may be variant.
Wow! Alhaitham!
एंड आरू विलेज पे क्या करूँ?
I'm curious about something though. You
भाई
definitely
ऑलमोस्ट
weren't one of
हर
those
एक सुमेरु
students who needed
कैरेक्टर
canned knowledge
उस
to
जगह से
graduate from the
लिंक है
academia,
एंड
right?
हर बार वहाँ
So,
जाना
why
पड़ता
are you
है.
risking getting
एंड
caught by
आपको
the mantra for this
कितनी बार
capsule?
जाना है पूछो मत.
When you are unable... All right, let's begin the...
I don't know.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled.
अलहैतम मैं हाइड्रो पंप चला रहा हूँ. और सनी
All
भाई
right.
मजा है.
I'll link your Akasha terminal to record the next step. Hold it in your hand.
यूज क्या हुआ उससे? मुझे कुछ नहीं हुआ. आई नो. कामयाबिया या
Hey, how are you feeling?
भाई नींबू का वॉइस लाइक पिलर मैन, क्योंकि
mean that it
नेवलैंड भी
worked?
बहुत पुराना है. वो भी
All right.
ड्रैगन है ना, हाइड्रो
Time for
ड्रैगन.
round 2.
कहाँ पे मेरा कोई डैमेज इंक्रीज ही नहीं हुआ.
Settle down.
Now, I'll start...
Alhaitham,
Well, the knowledge capsule increased by 0.073%.
wait, how much?
That's basically zero.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very
सच्ची में?
least, this test
dragon
allowed me
इतना
to gain
powerful
more
है?
insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
MC का बेस अटैक अच्छा ओके 1 2 3 4 बस घुमाते जाओ उस कैप्सूल की वजह से हेलो ओस्टे पेरो वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम ब्रो कैसे हो आई थिंक मैं सही प्रोनाउंस कर रहा हूँ तुम्हारा नाम
Let's see Dory today.
हाँ उस कैप्सूल की वजह से लूमिन एथर का बेस अटैक 3 इंक्रीज होता है अच्छा परमानेंट क्या
Over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Hand knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way. Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Nope.
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it? Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's happening in the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar. Ain el-Ahmar? Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself. Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Let me see picture. अबे पिक्चर मैं नहीं देख सकता क्या? डोरी हमारे साथ धोखा किया है. मैं पिक्चर नहीं देख सकता. भाई मैं अगर एटलीस्ट 10K पर हिट का नहीं ला पाया तो आया का
is crisp and
मिट
pure,
जाएगा
while water from
DPS
Liyue
का.
has an enduring aftertaste. In
I think
Inazuma,
उसके लिए
the
तो
water
स्प्लिटर
possesses
चाहिए होगा.
depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex
टाइम के
flavor
ऊपर
profile.
डिपेंड
It
करता
must
है
be savored
कि
patiently
कितने
to
टाइम
fully
तुम
appreciate it.
हाँ वो तो है, वो तो हर गेम पे है. कि तुम जितना टाइम स्पेंड करोगे वो अबे कहाँ जा रहा हूँ? ओके क्वेश्चन, सोल गेम में तो कौन सा गेम तुम्हारे लिए लगता है कि बहुत परफेक्ट है? क्या बात कर रहे हैं, 10 के बहुत कम है। मैंने कल एक बंदा 34 के पर हिट करते देखा। मैं उसकी नॉर्मल चार्ज अटैक की बात कर रहा हूँ।
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us
Huh, look at that. All right. In which case?
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
हाँ भाई, चार्ज अटैक 10 छोड़ो, मैं बर्स्ट की बात कर रहा था। अच्छा, मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मुझे लगा तुम चार्ज अटैक की बात कर रहे हो।
Oh, Haytham sure is taking his time.
भाई ये क्वेश्चन है, बारबरा बेस्ट कैरेक्टर है ना जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट का?
Sorry to keep you
जेंशिन
waiting.
इम्पैक्ट का
Let's head
सबसे
to the
बेस्ट
pier in front
कैरेक्टर
of Faros
लिसा है।
Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
भाई उतने बड़े बड़े सपने नहीं है मुझे। क्यों? वो छोड़ो, जितने भी पीसी कंसोल का जो सोल गेम है, उसमें से कौन सा सोल गेम है जो कि तुम्हें लगता है कि बहुत परफेक्ट है? डार्क सोल्स, मुझे सोल्स गेम ही नहीं पता, एक्सेप्ट अपने जो खेला वो तो मोबाइल का है। मैं तुम्हें बताता हूँ, डार्क सोल है। डार्क सोल का 3 पार्ट है, डार्क सोल 1, 2, 3। उसके बाद डिमन सोल है, सकीरो है, नीहो है। नीहो का 2 पार्ट है, नीहो 1, 2। एल्डर रिंग जो कि अभी आया है। और कौन सा है सोल गेम? अरे वो कैरेक्टर तो पूल पे भी मिलता, वो फ्री पे भी मिलता।
Our store is an authorized retailer of the Feiyan Commerce Guild, so we can guarantee the quality of our gems and silk.
ओके, अगर तुम फ्यूचर में अगर तुम पीसी या फिर कंसोल लोगे तो फिर कौन सा गेम है जो कि तुम पहले खेलना पसंद करोगे? सीरियसली, दुनिया में इतना बड़ा बड़ा टाइटल पड़ा हुआ है और तुम वैलोरेंट खेलोगे? ओके, कटसीन देखो।
Oh, Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral.
मैंने भी देखा
I'm
है,
not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Actually, मैं बताऊँ, मैं APS गेम का उतना कुछ खास में फैन नहीं हूँ। भाई इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम कर रहा है मेरा और आपका, मुझे पता नहीं, और मेरा अपना इंटरनेट यूज़ नहीं करता। तुम्हारा इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम कर रहा है, मेरा नहीं। GTA गेम मुझे पसंद नहीं। Sea of Thieves पता है, मैंने देखा है Sea of Thieves।
Good luck, you two.
That's close enough.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Feeling lucky today?
Okay.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
अच्छा बहुत गेम देखा है, कौन सा गेम देखा
The
है?
Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
ओके सनी, अगर मैं कभी फ्यूचर में पीसी या कंसोल लेता हूँ तो किस टाइप का गेम तुम्हारे हिसाब से लगता है कि मैं स्ट्रीम करूँ? कि कोई स्टोरी गेम या फिर कोई हार्डकोर गेम, मतलब सोल गेम, जैसे कि तुम्हें रेस देखने को मिले?
Oh yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Ermin's soul?
सनी भाई,
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said?
Like grounded.
World,
देखो grounded
forget me.
multiplayer survival game.
What could that possibly mean?
Zombies.
If the mantra took him away, then
Yeah,
that
कुछ
means the academia
नाम
got the divine knowledge capsule back too.
देखो जॉम्बी गेम में सबसे
shame.
पॉपुलर
They were so
टाइटल है
close.
रेसिडेंट इविल का।
Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside. Moreover,
Everything.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about...
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival.
Let's go.
Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
स्टोरी का अच्छा पार्ट चालू हो रहा है।
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
हम मिलने वाले हैं 3rd चैप्टर पे।
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
हाँ? लीग ऑफ लेजेंड, एपेक्स एंड फोर्टनाइट हार्डकोर के लिए है। वो मतलब वो है, मतलब कॉम्पिटिटिव प्लेयर के लिए है, हार्डकोर प्लेयर के लिए नहीं है, क्योंकि वो एक कॉम्पिटिटिव गेम है, इसलिए कंपटीशन है।
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. I'm on...
Ad Astra. Thank you for...
ओके, और भी अचीवमेंट होगा ना? नहीं है, इट्स ओके। आई थिंक कि एटलीस्ट एक पुल तो है। फाइव स्टार।
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
और जो तुम हार्डकोर गेम बात कर रहे हो ना, हार्डकोर गेम, सोल्स गेम को हार्डकोर गेम बोलते हैं भाई। ये कोई
just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back. Indeed.
There's no need to be nervous.
Thanks, Paimon.
सुमेरु का ये वाला मेरा बेस्ट पार्ट है।
Also have a good time.
रिपीटेटिव है, फिर भी मेरे लिए मुझे अच्छा लगता है। एटलीस्ट 4.1 से तो बहुत बेटर है।
Discover anything over there?
तुम्हें नहीं लगता? 4.1 में उन्होंने जो किया है फाउंटेन में, उससे तो 100 गुना, मतलब लाखों गुना बेटर है।
I see. Sounds like you do add
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on. The job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that way,
मेरा
it
वोट
still
फाउंटेन
doesn't
का
feel
फाइनल
right.
कोस्ट को जाता है। मैं 4.1 का कोस्ट की बात कर रहा हूँ।
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take it.
Oh, you two must... I've already prepared a room.
Whoa, you're...
ओके, अगर तुम बेस स्टोरी की अगर पार्ट की अगर तुम बात करो ना, मैं उधर पे राइडेंट के साथ जाना चाहूँगा। एंड स्कारमुश का भी अच्छा है, मजाक नहीं। वो जो फाइनल जो बैटल आता है ना, मजाक नहीं, बहुत अच्छा है। उधर पे यार उन्होंने स्टोरी तो अच्छा किया है फाउंटेन का, बट यार वो जो फाइनल बैटल है ना, उधर पे मैं डिसअपॉइंटमेंट हूँ। अरे मैंने तो फाउंटेन का पूरा स्टोरी
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
हाँ, ओवरऑल स्टोरी इन जुबान।
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the...
That's Paimon's specialty.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around all of my friends?
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to
Then let's meet at the new...
It's a deal.
I may be too...
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no.
तो मैंने भी किया था.
Thinking about...
मैंने स्ट्रीम किया था ना उसका. आई थिंक मुझे 6 घंटे करीब लग गया था. 6-6.5 घंटे मैंने आई थिंक मैंने स्ट्रीम किया.
Did we oversleep? We should go meet.
ओके अभी से चालू हो गया.
Traveler.
Good morning, Dink.
Not at all.
You've worked so...
Okay,
you know it's... it's just that,
मैंने एक अकाउंट में सब स्किप किया.
I had some trouble falling asleep last night.
And बाकी दोनों
I'm
में
hoping my body won't be too much of an... Well...
Okay. वो नंबर 4 पे रहता है ना वो
Many
वाला.
vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
क्या food है?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh,
mushrooms. So
it's another Sub-Zero. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushrooms.
So wait, then wouldn't the... Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
Natlan. अबे अभी फाउंटेन इसके बाद फाउंटेन में जाना है. उसके बाद Natlan.
All right.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand
जब
at
Natlan पे
alchemical
जाऊंगा उस टाइम
divination?
पे क्या बोलेगा कि मुझे Celestia जाना है.
Divination.
Right?
So
It's quite
sure sound.
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusan...
Why does everything sound...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her...
Okay, क्या दूँ उसे मैं? तुझे क्या चाहिए? ये दे दूँ क्या क्या कहता हो? ओके मैं कुछ अच्छा देता हूँ. हेलो सीजर कैसे हो?
Okay, one moment.
एक भी बाहर. क्या ये?
It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Oh, अच्छी बात है. Happy New Year, day
It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really...
Oh, I remember now. It means...
Illusions and...
Yes.
He's not even trying...
Naturally.
Oh, it's...
Guess that was...
They say the Sub-Zero's festival is very lively
Okay.
a long time
आगे
ago.
वाला एक अच्छा वाला पार्ट आने वाला है.
Large flower carriages used to parade through the city.
I want to see
As they headed towards
मैं अगर वो
Port
correct
Ormuz,
answer अगर मैं
throw
दो
flowers,
first
candy,
try
and
में तो
liquor
क्या
all
होगा?
along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any
It's a weird guy. Hey, it's Dunyarzad.
In the few short... All right, little soldiers.
Yes, Knight.
Ferris.
It's all thanks to Mr.
As are we to you,
Why rock
Bihar.
patthar bol?
Oh, not at all.
patthar.
Oh,
Whichever. Ooh.
and there's also
Huh?
Oni Kabuto.
Dunyarzad? You tried them before? It's alright.
I also believe.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
Number 4 पे है ना? Number 4. It's definitely number 4.
Excellent work. That is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
यब dialogue change होता है.
Here's your Sunsetia flavored candy.
Thanks a lot.
It's Night of Flowers.
They'll basically.
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you
यप डायलॉग चेंज होता है. ओके मुझे इस बार मुझे देखना है कि नेक्स्ट टाइम वो क्या करता है. नहीं तो ना अगर रॉन्ग चूज करता ना तो उधर पे और थोड़ा सा और डायलॉग वगैरह रहता.
We're too late.
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clique.
Those Eremites.
Who are you?
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia.
मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मुझे दिया का आईज इतना अच्छा लगता है ना.
Don't speak so Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between merc. Traveler.
What the hell? प्योर कर तो फिर
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure you're...
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia!
Any more of them? Or rather,
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this?
Please.
Come on.
Hold on, you said...
about that.
It can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad.
Thank you very much.
Don't be...
Are you feeling unwell?
My lady, your condition.
Truly.
Blah, 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 blah.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments, and I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was
Eleazar.
Born with Eleazar.
Can't believe it's Eleazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Eleazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to compare it to the simple. I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Since I was a child, I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing, not to mention the this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once...
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also...
Thank you two so much.
कितना बढ़िया
I
सिनारी है
apologize
ना.
for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't thanks, there will always be frustrations and... Oh, right! Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zero's about? Nilu will and with that, my...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah!
Let's go. And disappointment होके आ जाओ.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there!
I think I just saw the dance of the Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting. If you continued... The Grand Sage is...
How... The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zero's festival. This is a hard pill to swallow.
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth. While people like you wish to
No.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance.
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. Or...
Nilu.
But you've been looking...
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue the
If you say so.
Then yes. Okay. It's a
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those...
It really is okay.
Yeah.
Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But... yeah...
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Let's go.
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad.
और कितने एक्सपी चाहिए मुझे? ओके, मैं ऑलमोस्ट पहुंच गया. मुझे वो लास्ट वाला पार्ट मुझे देखना है कि उधर पे वो
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
I think वो सो गया.
This is a stall offering foods.
You're quite well in.
They're all plant, actually.
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendroarch.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, right. It means... But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty... So, where to next?
कुछ बोल. अरे BGMI खेलना है क्या? मेरा काम है कल.
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the knight...
Oh, do you want...
What? Ooh!
And there's also... Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
That just now, I don't think that was luck. Yeah, dialogue change होता है यार. I don't know why, but I knew it must be number 4.
How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Where are you going?
The flavor of deja vu. हेलो मगर या deja vu. तुम्हें भी कभी ना कभी ऐसा फील हुआ होगा. मुझे भी फील हुआ है बहुत ऐसा. देखो मुझे XP तो चाहिए.
A feeling of, oh, Paimon knows in that case. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you...
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it! You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
ongoing में है 50 million मोरा का.
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that... Oh, Paimon understands what you're... That... Isn't this going a bit too...
Lomain!
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
हेलो पाइमॉन. इधर पे भी पाइमॉन बकबक कर रहा है. कैसे हो?
Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just talking about how gross it looked! So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we are regulars.
और भाई न्यू ईयर का शॉर्ट क्या क्या बोल रहे हो? क्या बोल रहे न्यू ईयर का शॉर्ट्स कि मैं कुछ समझा नहीं। राइट जेंशन हॉन्काई स्टाइल है। पता नहीं, मैंने तो कुछ नहीं देखा।
Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet at—
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now.
Kidnappers?
I'm okay.
Whew. That's
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
अच्छा,
Huh? Did something happen?
Dinyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu,
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time?
Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zeros.
ओके, मुझे उधर पे टेलीपोर्ट कर दो। याप, थैंक यू। एंड फिर से डायलॉग सुना दो।
With your lack of intellectual credentials. When we return, have the
Understood.
The Sub-Zero's
यूट्यूब
festival.
पे मुझे उतना
Go
नहीं पता।
celebrate the birth
अच्छा?
of that god to your heart's
Milu?
Oh, it's okay.
But you've been really...
It truly is.
True, but...
The next one.
Wait.
No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
अच्छा, ओके, फिर से सोने जाओ।
So, in the end, maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We could do more.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
क्या मैं 44 पे पहुंचा?
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go.
ओके, कितना? लेट्स गो, 44 पे पहुंच गया। एक और लेवल बचा है, उसके बाद फाइनली मैं अपना फ्राइल लेजेंड यूज कर पाऊंगा।
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero. Oh, are you interested? It's not that simple. Each box contains a and there's also No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh,
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? She was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is...
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know. What are you looking for? Traveler? That's...
What? यार नाहिडा तो मैं भी देख पा रहा हूँ
that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good, you passed the test.
What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now...
You sure love to use weird...
analogies are one... Okay, so... with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Okay. Detective Lumin. Get ready.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a... The Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of... The moon, illusions, and... What's happening right now seems to... My mind feels... That doesn't... That should be it. Grand Sage... The moon... What's happening right now? My mind...
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Still the wrong answer?
A A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find...
Let's think about our current situation. To save and to do that, we need to... Nahida rejected Paimon's memories say that...
Hey, it's you. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. Huh? What kind of filler? Didn't you know that no...
He actually has a point. True. Anyway...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to Ooh, I knew it!
You're really... So, you're admitting that...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought what you...
Paimon knew...
Marvelous.
When you said...
I believe that the Archon... The book only says...
So that's how it is. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we...
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a...
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
Hello, Akane, kaise ho?
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia's Claymore.
Dia sold a greatsword to raise additional funds. And...
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
तो टुंग टुंग करना बंद कर बे।
That it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's...
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zeru's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How
did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
फिर से डिटेक्टिव बनना पड़ेगा।
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. That doesn't... Okay. Nahida's... My mind feels... What's happening right now seems to have happened before. People in Sumeru don't...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. The desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge. A sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like...
Just think about it. If this hive mind could...
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain?
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words. When this...
Mark my word, vengeance will be mine.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything. The moon?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth.
Okay then.
हेलो कमास्की 24 क्यों कर रहे नाम वगैरह चेंज करके
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Dia!
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time!
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't...
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
गटर में डूब के मर गया.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
तो फिर स्ट्रीम कौन कर रहा है? उसका आत्मा।
It's finally night time. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunya's...
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut.
That's why you get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
Duk.
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking...
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
We've already experienced the Okay, Nahida said... The beep... Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And... I can't... If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of... That doesn't... That doesn't...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories! That's why, when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works!
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes! Your memory's being erased every day!
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got...
You have proof?
You two are surprising. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area...
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each... It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single...
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Back to... But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because... How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll up...
Really?
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go!
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like
I have a real...
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced... Let's go and question... Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. Angering me.
He really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out, this is a good spot. And the Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? What? Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please...
She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyar's out for me.
Yep! Now we're...
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already
to make something like...
Yep. I'll help you save the messages.
We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's expose those all right. Okay. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable.
There's another part here. We only received...
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the real... all the bizarre space? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears!
Rain outlines your fate.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
A minor step. Witness the power of Gurwa.
Truth hurts!
तुम लोग कितने देर से चैट कर रहे हो? मुझे मेरा आवाज कम आ रहा है क्या? मेरा यूट्यूब वाले मेरा चैट ही नहीं दिखा रहा था। मेरा आवाज कम आ रहा है क्या? हाँ, क्योंकि वो कॉल आ गया था ना, इसी वजह से। हाँ, डोंट वरी, क्योंकि मैं ज़्यादा देर तक अभी नहीं हूँ। मैं अपने मेन अकाउंट पे करके
Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Odds revealed by Ring Cutter. Teamwork is teamwork!
Franchise, you can't run! Miscalculated well.
अरे यूट्यूब वाले वो चैट नहीं दिखा रहा था, वो मेरी गलती थोड़ी ना है वो। बताओ जरा। हाँ, नेक्स्ट टाइम भी ऐसे कर देना, अगर मैं चैट अगर नहीं पढ़ पा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? वही तो मैंने सोचा चैट स्टक हुआ होगा, इसलिए रिडीम कर दिया। अच्छी बात है यार। अरे हम पूछ रहे थे कि चपाती रोटी खाते हो? हाँ, खाता हूँ बट मैं चावल ज़्यादा खाता हूँ।
My royal decree! Let's light it up!
Keep moving! Yeah! Bring it on!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night!
ऐसे राइस का भी एक साइड इफेक्ट है कि अगर राइस खाते हो ना तो ज़्यादा नहीं होगा। बट डिनर के लिए आई थिंक कि रोटी बेटर ऑप्शन है।
Add as. Thank you for Add astro.
बट मैं से नॉर्थ से हूँ, मैं वेस्ट से हूँ। बट अभी मैं साउथ पे, करेंटली मैं साउथ पे हूँ। ओके, आ गया वो, ये वाला फाउंटेन कहाँ है? हाँ, केरला साउथ की साइड पे पड़ता है एंड मेरा घर वेस्ट पे है। एंड मेरे उधर पे रात को, दोपहर को, सुबह को हर वक्त चावल ही खाता है। नो, यप, आज ही आया है।
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
अरे हाँ, तुमने रीडिंग कोड दिया था ना? ओके, मुझे लगा ही था। आयप्पा, हाँ देखो, स्वामी आयप्पा तो मुझे पता है। इधर पे तो बहुत सारा है आयप्पा टेम्पल। लेट्स गो, 55 पूल हो गया। क्या लगता है मैं नाहिदा तक कितना पूल इकट्ठा होगा? मुझे पता नहीं।
Truth hurts!
70? क्या मजाक कर रहे हो? अभी भी तो इवेंट आना बाकी है। 70 तो इसी अपडेट में हो जाएगा।
Doing detective work means you gotta walk the walk.
Okay.
No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low for evidence.
जाओ, जाके सो जाओ सनी, मैं भी जा रहा। मुझे तो लग रहा है कि एंड होप करता हूँ कि मुझे नाहिदा अर्ली मिल जाए थोड़ा एक। अच्छा, तो फिर जाओ, जाके ख़त्म करो। ओके, गुड नाइट। Bye.